I'm not very demure. I could work on that, but I figure, what's the point? I'd rather just be honest about who I am. I just always thought I was going to be a well-known person. I know that sounds completely narcissistic, but it's true. Everyone had to get up and talk about their experience with their DUI, and mine was particularly humiliating. I was completely scared of public speaking. So I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna calm my nerves? I was so nervous. I mean, I had hid in that class every week trying not to get picked on, which just made it worse, because if you just want to get it over with. And then I did it, everyone was laughing, and I was doing a really good job at public speaking, which was my biggest fear. The guy who ran the class came up and was, this isn't a stand-up show. You need to get off the stage. And I was like, oh, maybe I should do stand-up.
Look at the ladies here. This is so exciting, all the ladies. I'm so used to performing in front of men. Fabulous.
It takes a long time to get good at stand-up, not comedy. Either you're funny or you're not. I was lucky because I had a really good spell when I started, so I had a kind of false positive. Like, I had all these great shows, and then I started to bomb for like a year. Somehow I kept on, and I was like, oh my God, this is so humiliating. You get really unsure of yourself, so you really have to be strong-headed.
Everyone in LA wants to go to coffee. Like, coffee's a date. No, meet me at the Bean. Meet me at Starbucks. What the hell is coffee gonna lead to?
It took me forever to get into the improv. I would call every week. I could not get in as a regular. And it was so funny because I went there like 3 months ago, and I sat down, and there's a huge photo of me on the wall, and I'm like, how funny is it that my photo's on this wall? And I couldn't get into this club for like 6 years. I've never been ashamed of having sex. I've never been like secretive about, oh gosh, I had a one-night stand. I really don't have any problem sharing any information that most people are embarrassed about. My friends had told me, like, you have to write these stories down about all your one-night stands, because I had so many of them. You know, if you're friends with me, you're gonna probably end up in a book. You know, if you have sex with me, there's a good chance I'm gonna talk about it. If I wanna have sex with somebody and don't wanna see them again, I think it's nice to tell them. Don't you? I kind of created the show around me, so I ended up being in charge of everything that happens on the show. I put my stamp on everything. Nothing goes on the air without my approval, and that's a pretty good position to be in. You want to do your job well, which in my case means being a real idiot all the time, and I don't really have a problem executing that, I don't think.
Hello, everyone. America is the land of opportunity, and only in this country can a little girl from New Jersey, the armpit of this nation, eventually grow up to have her own show on E!, the armpit of television.
When you have a good show, it's the best feeling in the world. Even if you have a moment within a show, that's great, where you can really like soak in the laughs and wait and have people have this kind of rolling laughter, or you do something that surprises yourself. Those moments go a long way. What you see is what you get. I am exactly the way I seem on television. When people come up to me on the street and they're like, I feel like I know you, it's like, you do know me. I'm not playing up this character like some dumb blonde or some smart blonde. I'm stupid and dumb and smart and all of those things wrapped into one.